Yep,
Please,
we're
put me
gonna
out of
talk
my
about
misery.
this. Oh my word! Dislikes.
You didn't notice that?
No, I
You
thought it
didn't
was...
know there were over 2 million dislikes on this.
No! I hadn't liked it or disliked it yet. I have many problems with this trailer, and none of them are the melanin levels of the main character, so everyone in chat cool their jets. The part where the Little Mermaid said, "It's mermaiding time," sent shivers down my spine.
I have a picture of the Little Mermaid, and here it is.
Send it to... Oh! Okay. That... Bro. 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 Bro.
You
Her
know
eyes.
they look
Her
similar.
eye. Oh no. Dude. Already I can tell Jon Favreau has sank his teeth into this. And do you know how I know it was Jon Favreau? Because everything is photorealistic for no reason. Everything is photorealistic and dark and hideous. If you look at the scenes and the images in The Little Mermaid, it's very fluorescent, very bright, very cheery, very artistic.
Wonderful.
It's amazing. Look at this. Meanwhile, look over here. It's dark and
Look at the
murky.
animation cells.
It's dark and murky. There's way too much VFX and CGI. I can't wait to see how many bad, ugly frames it has just because of how horribly overworked the staff was. Like, and then look at this. Look at this. In the original scene, when she goes to the ghost ship graveyard to find the pipe, it's fluorescent. It's crawling with fish. You can see sharks and octopi and other crazy stuff. This, just black murky water. Black murky water, black dead ships, whatever.
You can't see a thing. Did you hear that they are changing the character?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I already
To be
heard.
a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Even though the original Mermaid, Little Mermaid, was already that. Did we forget that original Ariel was already that? She saves her lover more times than he does anything good in the movie. Do you know where she is at right now?
Yeah, she's in her treasure room.
She's in her treasure room. It's dark.
Hard to see.
It's dark.
anything.
Look at this. Look at Flounder. He's not even round. He's not even round. He's just a regular fish.
Fish.
He's just a... Okay, give me a second. My original criteria before I saw how bad it all looked, it being the look in general, my original criteria was like keep the red hair, but they kept the red hair, but it looks really bad.
Do our gingers properly.
It looks really bad.
Come on.
And look at this. You can tell where the human being ends and the VFX start. It's really embarrassing.
Like if you look right next to her eyebrow,
yeah,
you can see kind of this line.
That's just really bad VFX.
Oh, we couldn't do her hair correctly, so we had to blend it in Adobe Photoshop.
That's just wow. I will give her points for the fact that 99.9% of my problems with what I can see right now have nothing to do with her.
The problem is how much of that is auto-tune. Because I've heard the song sung by her that sounds partially like auto-tune. This is coming from
it's
an audio engineer, okay?
Okay, that's fair.
Perfect transition.
A roughly 10-year period of unbridled creativity and commercial success when Disney's animation studios cranked out classic movies like Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, Pocahontas, The Lion King, Hercules, Mulan, and Tarzan. They were fun, exciting.
The Disney Renaissance was objectively best Disney, in my opinion.
And if you golden age of animated movies,
dude, The Hunchback of Notre Dame is so beautiful.
With Beauty and the Beast,
it's so beautiful. I would like to go on the record and say I actually quite liked the Beauty and the Beast movie.
I didn't, but surely for the clearly over auto-tuned music. Or pitch corrected.
The song...
It felt fake.
Also, at the time, I was dumb enough to have a celebrity crush on Emma Watson, so that might play a part in it. But,
Do you still, though?
No, we should do a PKB movies on Mulan. We would be here for like 6 hours, and Joe would be able to make an immaculate video with it because of how much terrible crap is in it. Oh my gosh, dude! No one
Where do
acts.
I begin?
No one acts with any emotion, for starters. And even if they did, they are all acting in the most racist Chinese caricature fashion in the world. There's literally a scene where Mulan as Ping or whatever name she gives him gets on her knees before the general and goes, "Yes, sir, General. It will be my great honor." And I'm like,
You thought 1950s Warner Brothers was bad.
I'm like, girl,
I ain't seen nothing yet.
Chinese people don't talk like that. I don't know if your white director knew that. So yeah, suffice to say, this movie was
Absolute garbage.
it was racist. It was poorly made. It was poorly shot. The
was
effects looked
filmed-
bad. The acting was bad. The main
It was
actress.
filmed in an internment camp.
The main actress
next
supported
one.
the Chinese regime. Like the list of problems with this movie cannot be long enough.
Colonic irrigation using habanero chilies.
Oof.
Attempt.
I've been there. Done that.
You what now?
I've eaten habanero chilies as a topping on chili dogs.
No.
When I was done, I genuinely thought I was
sounds
bleeding out my booty hole. They were like, "Oh, the Chinese are gonna love this movie so much. The Chinese are gonna love it. The Easterlings are gonna love it so much." And then turns out the Chinese Prime Minister was like, "This movie is like offensive as hell. We only let like 3 movies a year into China, and this is not gonna be one of them." The moment I heard that there was no Mushu, I immediately knew this movie was gonna stink. The second one where I was like, okay, there isn't a doubt in my mind this is gonna suck, is when they said no songs. Not progressive Disney saying we took out Be a Man. No. Disney straight up said no songs. Period.
Period.
And I'm like, what?
That is the entire point.
And then because
If you took it out.
Because women can't rely on, or respect men, they took Shang out. And Shang was my favorite character.
The first teaser trailer for the upcoming remake of The Little Mermaid has got one of the most brutal YouTube ratios since Frost decided to publicly...
They fired her! Did you hear?
What?
They fired her!
No, I did hear that.
They fired her!
It's super funny.
No, it's bewildering! They doubled down and everything! They doubled down for months! Why did they fire her?
What makes it really funny is that a week prior, they had a huge layoff, and so, in her infinite wisdom, she posts a tweet, a meme saying, "I survived."
Wow.
Adding on the people who got laid off.
Wow, what a douche. I hope she goes homeless. Honestly.
So watching her get fired was absolute poetic
People
justice.
like her are the ones who should be homeless, not our veterans.
I mean, for a start, take a look at the color palette of this thing.
This!
Dark and muted and subdued everything is. And then...
Dark, muted, and subdued. That summarizes basically every live-action Disney remake. That turtle.
Okay.
No, this turtle. No, this turtle. This turtle is me at every single high school dance.
So you're saying you can't dance?
No, I'm saying I dance alone. You remember how I asked you a while ago if you ever watched YMS? Your movie sucks?
Yes.
He put out a 2-hour-long video, a part 1, mind you, about everything that is possibly wrong with the Lion King remake. And so much of it goes back to Jon Favreau.
John!
Jon Favreau is like Taika Waititi. He has a big smile, and he's a funny guy. So people automatically assume that he means the best and that he does the best all the time. But he, much like Taika Waititi, cuts corners and neglects and does not care.
Count it out!
There's just something so much more satisfying about it. Knowing that
It's
actual artists
amazing.
had to draw and animate this stuff frame by frame instead of pre-built character models running a series of programmed movements is just so much more human and charming.
Dude,
Every fucking Pixar movie.
He hit the nail on the head.
The original Mulan is such a beautiful work of art. I adore it. I adore it with all my heart. Like,
I wholeheartedly wish we could get back to a day and era where cell animation makes a comeback.
and remember in the old movie where Shan Yu slits her gut and almost kills her? And so when a doctor saves her comatose life, that's when he's like, this man has boobs. Meanwhile, in this one, there's some dumb crap about how she's holding herself back because she's hiding her power or something. Like, the only challenge she has to conquer as a character is herself. So she just drops all her armor and reveals herself to the whole army. It's so cringe. How much do you want to bet that she's going to be like a platonic bestie with Prince Eric? And then, like, he's going to be like a beta male cuck who's like the butt of every joke every 5 seconds. How much do you want to bet that that's exactly how it's going to go?
So why keep retreading the same ground over and over again? Why keep retelling stories that have already been told far better by previous generations?
Exactly. Exactly. You churn out so much crap, and just the sheer volume of it giving the Disney adults something to violently shove down their own throat, and you get money. It's the saddest, most... It feels like I'm watching an abusive relationship.
Here's the dumb thing. I would say that's true, but you know they're not making money off of this. If
Oh, they
anything,
are,
they're
though.
losing
No,
money.
Ben, the sad part is they are.
As
Wait,
cynical
no.
as he is, it's not all terrible, because our one shining hope is that we can make something different.
That we can do better, yep.
Oh yeah. There are going to be people who come along, say, look at these classics. I want to make something the way they did, but better.
And
there will
then
be competition that outcompetes Disney.
Lucas, my little brother Lucas, had the the most funny reaction to the Star Wars hotel prices. He said, "What, do I get my own personal Twi'lek slave in my bedroom?" And I'm like, "Bro, what?" And he's like, "Well, for that price."
So obviously this puppet spends like a good 90 seconds staring at a big pile of crap on the road and sniffing it and stuff. I like and approve of that idea so much I'm gonna pay real money to somebody who's probably passionate about cinema and art to animate that for us.